Hey guys, Drutter here. It's the 20th of December. This video is about my website, CanadianSilverBullion.com. You may not be interested, in which case go ahead and back out now. I promise I won't be offended. But there are a lot of people, including subscribers of mine, people I talk with on Paltalk, and other people I've known through YouTube for a long time who say, I didn't even know you had a website. I didn't even know you were selling silver, or buying paper, however you want to say it. But yeah, I am, and I am out there. I don't like to mention my website all the time. I do put it in the more info box, put the link in there now and then. You may have noticed, but I don't like to do a video just on that very often unless something's changed. And something has changed with my website. This video is not something that's changed. That does need to be updated, so don't really take your information from here. The FAQ has been updated, and that all is current information, so if you have any questions about the website, they're probably answered there. But as for the rest of the website, now I have more dealer options in the Vancouver area, even though supply is really limited now, and people are being limited at the major bullion dealers to 50 ounces per customer and stuff like that. I do have more options available because I've been doing the research, traveling around, finding new stores, new dealers, making new connections. So I am going to be able to continue to get silver, and I think that I'm going to be able to get it for slightly more competitive rates than I have been getting. I mean, sometimes I'm paying $5 and $6 over spot, and not all the time, obviously. It's usually around 3 or 4, but I'm confident I can keep that to around the $3 level, which helps me out a lot and keeps my prices down. I have been able to drop most of my prices by $1 or so, even though spot price hasn't changed from the $29 level in the last week or so. Another thing that's changed is I'm now going to be able to ship overseas again. This is good news for a lot of people because I was doing overseas shipping for a while there, and people were really loving it because it's hard to get just 1 ounce at a time kind of thing to places like the UK, and even Australia sometimes has trouble getting 1 maple leaf kind of thing down there. So that's exciting. The way I'm doing that now is I'm sending these maples one at a time in envelopes, just regular plain envelopes, just standard envelopes, well, security envelopes, but they just appear to be a regular plain letter. But the way I can do it is it's sent as a parcel, even though it doesn't look like a parcel. It can be sent as a parcel. So if I do it that way, it costs me about $5, or rather than the $1.50 or whatever for a stamp on a letter. It costs me about $5, and that does add to the price, because look here, we have 37 to Canada. These are Canadian prices. 38 to the US, and 43 overseas. Now, obviously that is cost prohibitive for some people. If it's not worth it for you, please don't purchase from me. I'm not trying to get anyone to do anything that's a bad idea for them. So, do your research. If you can get a better price on 1 maple at a time, then I would rather you do that. Okay, but this is just an option now for people, and I know that people are going to be taking advantage of this. I've also updated the descriptions on each of these items now. This one has the added text. This coin will be shipped securely and discreetly via Canada Post first-class parcel mail. By law, a customs declaration sticker must be affixed. That's because it's a parcel, not an envelope, officially. And you may be charged a fee by your destination country's customs office. I'll declare the contents to be 99 or 99.9 silver government issue coin, which may get it through customs without a fee being added, and the value to be the current spot price for 1 ounce of silver, which would minimize the fee if one is added. So right now I would put $29 as the value. So if a customs fee was added, they would charge you the fee on $29. Okay. I'm open to suggestions on this 999 silver government issue coin. If you want something else there, I will do that, as long as it's truthful. I can't lie about what's being shipped overseas. Now, I don't have to include that customs declaration sticker on the Canadian, obviously, or American 1 ounce maples. So if you're ordering from Canada or the US, there will be no customs fee added. I can still get coins into the US and into Canada, obviously, without triggering that customs fee for anyone. Now moving on, we have the 10 ounce options. I have it to Canada or to worldwide. I got rid of the US option because I realized no one had bought, from the US 10 at a time. I've sold a lot at the 1 at a time to the US. That's fine, but the 10 at a time was just not economically viable for people, because if you're ordering in large amounts, you might as well order from AppMex or those other big websites that are available only to Americans. I mean, if you guys have some really good, cheap websites down there, and I think you should take advantage of that. So I just got rid of the option altogether. But exciting, to me anyways, is that I can now ship for 10 times the price for 10 times the amount of silver. Before I was having to charge more for this 10 ounce option. I was having to charge an extra 10 bucks because it goes in one of these, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it goes in an Express Post prepaid envelope. And those are pretty expensive, but it comes with tracking, insurance, and delivery confirmation, so that just makes sure that it arrives and everyone's covered. There's no possibility of a PayPal claim or anything like that. It always gets there. We both know when it left and when it arrived, and it's just how it has to be done. But luckily now I'm able to do that. I've cut some corners, some unnecessary corners, and I've gotten that down to now just the price of 10 maples. So you're getting an upgrade to Express Post tracking, insurance, and delivery confirmation now for no additional charge. So that's 10 to Canada would be 370, and 10 overseas is a heck of a lot more, but still an option that's probably viable for some people. 430 right now, which is the price of 10 singles. And moving down now, this hasn't really changed very much. 1 Canadian silver dollar, that's 0.6 ounces of silver. To Canada or the US, 20 bucks. And 1 silver dollar to worldwide, $21.50. Now this one will not have a customs declaration on it. This $1 coin will not have a customs declaration. The coin will be shipped securely and discreetly by Canada Post first class letter mail. No customs declaration or other information will be affixed. This makes it a great way to accumulate silver in places like the UK, where importing is usually very costly due to the soon-to-be 20% VAT. So that is still an option from my website where I can get silver into the UK and other parts of the world without any customs sticker on it, and you will not be charged anything by customs. So $21.50 gets you 0.6 ounces of silver, basically, in hand, shipped, usually within 2 weeks. So that's pretty good. Now, the sativas, I still have a few left from that batch that I started doing about a week ago. I've made it available to Canada, that's $41, and to worldwide is $6 more than to Canada, it's 47 bucks. I will not sell these coins to the US. There's a website in the US where they're made that you can buy from directly, and it's cheaper, and that supports the person who's making these, so that would be the best way to do that. Okay, that was pretty long-winded, sorry about that, but hopefully we can do some business, and thanks for watching the video. Talk to you soon. Silver's money, guys. Let's crash JP Morgan and end that paper Ponzi.